Hello, home builders. It is day 80, and this is called "The Courage to Stand." The Bible verse for today is out of Daniel chapter 3, and it is the account of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. This is a very common, very frequent passage that is taught to children. And probably the greatest reason for that is because it is children that we are talking about in having this courage. Courage, literally staring death in the face and say, we will not worship these other gods. We're going to stand true to our God, and He may save us, and He may not. But even if He doesn't, we're not going to do it. That was great courage. Now, what was the source of that courage? It was faith. So I'm really big on courage and teaching courage to my children, teaching other people to teach courage. I'm not a big fan of making decisions that are influenced out of fear. I've taught whole Sunday school lessons on this. I taught a whole series of Sunday school lessons on toughness. I'm really big on this. I have made the decision, and I have consistently resolved to do everything in my power to not, especially in front of my children, to not show fear and instead to show courage, even for stupid things, as much as trying to get over my fear of snakes. If I see a snake in my yard and my children are around, I will bite my lip, I will have courage, and I will grab it. It doesn't really matter in the large scheme of things, but what it shows my children is that there is no reason to have fear. Another example, we all know, it's been talked about ad nauseum. The cicadas are coming. Currently, Gideon is not a big fan of stink bugs. Okay, so it's the time of year where the stink bugs are out, and they get into the house and they crawl around and whatever. And we have been working with him and basically assigning him to be the guy that gets rid of the stink bugs. I know that he needs the courage to do that because the cicadas are coming, and we're not going to just sit here and walk around for 6 weeks in fear of a thing that we know can't even hurt us. We need to have courage to be able to do that. And those are silly little things. I mean, but there's going to be times where our faith is tested, where our understanding and our knowledge and our faith that the God's promises are real, that He will never leave us nor forsake us, will be put to the test. And the question is, will we have courage resting on those promises? The determining factor is whether we have a strong enough faith. That's what we need to teach our children. That's what we need them to understand. And when we do that, we are setting them up for success, for a life where they are relying on the Lord that gives them their help, not themselves, and not positive circumstances that guarantee a victory. That's what we need to teach our children, and I hope that makes sense. I feel pretty passionately about this one, and I hope you'll join me in teaching courage that is built on a foundation of faith for our children. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you at the John Rambo Invitational at 3 o'clock on Saturday. If you've got childcare issues or you're only available later on, I would love to see you at 6 o'clock with your families and your kids, and let's all get together and have some fellowship in some wonderful, wonderful weather that is forecasted for tomorrow. I'll see you then.